We are just having our morning tea in our hotel room in Gangtok. Sweet local tea with milk.
That's where you want it.
And look, our hotel room is almost right on the street.
But it's not as noisy because there's no honking.
Honking is banned here, yes?
Restricted.
You see, this is a really weird state of India, where it's not so dirty and not so noisy, which are usually the two main characteristics of any other place in India, just about. Here, it's not so dirty because plastic bags are banned in Sikkim, and it's not so noisy because honking is restricted, so people don't go crazy with the honking. And this is the very center of the city of Gangtok. Right over those houses there's the main walking street. We're gonna go there later. I just wanted to show you this nice vista of the city being slowly covered by clouds. We are in the monsoon season here now, so skies are mostly cloudy, but when the clouds lift for a minute or two, the views are really stunning. And I'm here again for the third day in a row, because I come here to this little physiotherapy clinic. Apparently the oldest physiotherapy clinic in all of Gangtok. It's small, it's dark, it's not the cleanest place I've seen, but the doctor is a pro, and he knows what he's doing, and he's taking care of my back pain. He's plugging me into some ultrasound machines and giving massages and making me feel better. So today is the last day because we are leaving Gangtok today. And in the meantime, Jasmine is just down the corridor here having her local breakfast. So I'm gonna show you what we have for breakfast here. Hey guys! Here they are.
I have my gyuma.
There's gyuma, which is like beef sausage, yeah?
Yeah, and then my aludam.
Aludam, which is like a potato curry.
And piro chips.
Spicy potato chips. And hot,
These are the best.
Can I have
hot
sausage?
tea with sugar.
Mom, can I have sausage?
And
Then you can have other things.
Chefs here.
I'll show the chefs in a second. These are the things on the menu. All local stuff. We tried just about everything here. And these are the chefs. Namaste. And these are local rotis. They are called cell rotis. Slightly sweet. Very slightly sweet. Deep fried. And they also sell here chili from Nagaland, which is the spiciest chili in the world, natural growing. Of course there are some hybrids made in labs or in greenhouses, but this is naturally growing spiciest chili in the world. Walking in Gangtok can mean two things. It's either walking down hills or walking up hills. Or most of the time, both at the same time during the same walk. There's barely any flat surface here. I think only the local football stadium is relatively flat. All the rest is steep, hilly. So it gets pretty tiring. Oh, I forgot. Another flat area of Gangtok is this one, the main walking street called MG Marg. And the name MG Marg is of course from the initials of this guy. I think you know who that is. There isn't one but two statues of him on this short street. It's a fantastic place, this street. The place is full of people from morning till evening, and it's one of the most chilled places I've ever visited in India. With nice cafes, local restaurants, ice cream shops. Just brilliant. You can't miss MG Marg when you come to Gangtok. And we are going now to a cafe to meet a Polish girl who lives here. We somehow managed to connect via social media, and we're gonna meet and talk about life in the city. The first ever recorded meeting of Polish expats in Gangtok. Well, I'm not an expat in Gangtok, but I might be one day. Who knows?
Don't go down!
Bubble tea made it to Gangtok. Come on, up, up, up. So first taking the view, because the views, as everywhere in Sikkim, are stunning in this cafe. Amazing. And second, I just spent 2 hours talking to a Polish girl living in Sikkim. It's a small place, so we quickly found out about each other. Jasmine's friends were somehow connected to her husband, because she's married to a Sikkimese guy, and I got her contact, wrote to her yesterday, and today we are drinking coffee together. She's been here for 9 months and told me a lot of interesting stuff about Sikkim. Very glad to meet her, and I'm sure we'll be meeting in the future when we come back to this place. Now we are in a hurry because we need to check out of our hotel. And then we get on a cab or a private jeep, we haven't decided yet, and go into Kalimpong. I sometimes feel like we are the only people who are in a hurry in this part of India. It's one of the most chilled places I've ever been to. Anna, hurry up! Let me give you an example. When I was at this doctor's, the physiotherapist, he was telling me his daily schedule, daily routine. So he gets up at 4:30 in the morning, early, starts his day with a cup of coffee and puja, which is prayer, and then he goes to play futsal for 2 hours every day with his buddies. Then at around 8 he drops off his kids to school. I'm already losing my breath because we are all walking up hills. So he drops off his kids to school, and then he goes to work, to his clinic, and works there from 8:30 only until 1. And then he picks up the kids from school and spends the rest of the day chilling with his family and friends at home, drinking coffee, drinking tea, eating aludon, and enjoying family time. And I have a feeling that most people here live and work like this. Definitely Jasmine's family. The work is definitely not the priority. It's just one small part of life. Look at this beauty. Where can you find a more beautiful motorcycle than Royal Enfield? One of the things I like the most about India is how colorful the streets here are. People are dressed in different clothes and just look interesting. And this is especially true in Sikkim, where there's many people wearing so-called Western clothes, but there's people wearing traditional local Sikkimese clothes, plus more generally Indian saris. There's different ethnic groups here, plus lots of tourists, especially from Bengal. Sikkim itself has 3 distinct ethnic groups. There's Nepalese, there's, oh, I don't want to lie to you, but there's Nepalese, Bhutias, and one more. Jasmine will be able to tell me more later. I forget. But and generally very diverse here. Jasmine, what ethnic groups do they have here in Sikkim?
Lepchas, Bhutias,
Lepchas, Bhutias, and Nepalis. So you're a Nepali, right? Okay. But also from a distinct sort of a tribe or ethnic group of Nepalis. Jasmine is a Gurung ethnic community. Gurung. So there's many people who carry the same surname as Jasmine does, Gurung, even though they are not directly related. Though in this part everybody's a cousin or a brother or a sister. They call third cousin a brother and a third female cousin a sister. So very closely knit community.
It's a very close-knit community.
Just for your
Nepalis everywhere are like
They stick together, right? Stick together. I want to show you this. This is the most amazing fire engine I've ever seen in my life. Look how many interesting things you can see on a short walk through Gangtok. This is literally 500-800 meters. This is what the water delivery network in Sikkim looks like. Those tiny little pipes lead to people's houses delivering water. Quite a sophisticated plumbing. In Thailand we have those overhead cables. These are all telephone cables actually, not electricity from what I know. And in Gangtok we have those pipes of plumbing running across the city. And there is water shortage always. We are still at Jasmine's house in Gangtok. We are getting to leave. Before we leave, I need a cup of tea. And luckily, the tea shop is just downstairs. Actually, when Jasmine's house address is needed, they just say they stay in Diesel Powerhouse, which is I think this complex of buildings above the Himalayan tea shop. And we get Darjeeling tea here. And I noticed something. Everybody's playing Ludo. Ludo, yeah?
Ludo.
You play for money or you play just
Yeah,
like
play
this?
for money.
Okay. How much?
100 bucks.
So there's a little gambling ring here in front of the tea house. 100 rupees. Well done. How much did you win?
20.
20? 20 rupees? Yes. Wow, okay, awesome. 20 rupees is just enough for a cup of black tea here. We can spend as much as 100 for silver tips, which is still made out of the little tiny buds from top of a tea bush. And they have snacks too. Roti sabji, which is roti with vegetables, vegetable momo, which is like dumplings, aloo paratha, puri sabji. Puri is delicious, it's like deep fried dough. And there's also something more western, bread toast with omelette and Maggi noodles. Okay.
And this is ruby tea. Okay?
Okay, I'll take it upstairs and come down with the money. Thank you. Jasmine? Cha? Now we are on the top floor of the building. And I told you a little bit about the work culture here. It's Thursday now, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and look, everybody's playing cards. So we finally departed on our way to Kalimpong. We are stopping on the way in a town called Rangpo and getting picked up by Jasmine's friend. So we are actually leaving Sikkim now. I'm getting into West Bengal to go to Kalimpong, and before I leave I need to again register myself, show the papers that we had done last week. So this is Sikkim behind us, and this is West Bengal, yeah?
Yeah, this is Bengal and that's
You see? Border. And this is Tista. And the main river of the state. Beautiful now during the monsoon. So, an hour and a half and we are in Kalimpong.
But have you been to Kalimpong before?
Yeah. I know Kalimpong like the back of my hand.
How's that?
We get to stop not because of the scenery, though it's nice, but because of this. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's see if we have a spare and the tools.
Oh, what? This has never happened before.
This one, yeah? Okay. Not the worst place in the world to change a tire.
My daddy's fixing the wheel.
What happened?
Daddy's fixing the wheel.
We had a puncture, right?
Yes. And the car is going higher and higher and higher. And this is a video to show you that
You know that
it's
it
very
would be
strong.
untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you the car couldn't get much higher.
All this flat tire changing didn't do us much good because the spare tire is also flat.
Just great. Stranded in Himalayas. So this brave Indian woman is driving with a flat now.
So mean.
Driving with a flat?
Yeah, driving with a flat tire.
है यहाँनिर टायर दोकान छ उतै बजार क्रस गरेर बजार क्रस गरेर हजुर अगाडि डाँडा राइट साइडमा छ ए है ए त्यहाँ छ है हुन्छ निकै टाढो छ भाइ हैन उही अगाडि मैले चिने कि
I think we are looking for a place to get it fixed. So we're gonna do a pit stop, have some momos, while the car is gonna get fixed. Oh, yeah. You're not in Sikkim anymore, it's not clean anymore. There are goats. Deadly, spicy sauce.
Yes.
Okay, pit stop is done. Back on the road. And another pit stop. This time we are avocado shopping.
180.
किलोको पाकेको छ
पाकेको छैन
पाकेको त अब 180 बङ्गो हैन अलि कम्ती हुन्छ
What is this, Jasmine? What is it?
Called kusum.
Kusum?
Fruit, yeah. This is my first time. Smells like forest fruit. It is exactly this. Look.
Yeah, smells like it.
I'll wait for you. Your reaction.
Is it sweet?
Very good.
Yeah? That's I gonna.
मैले खानु त खाएको कि
It tastes, I don't know, a little like, I don't know, like apple and grapefruit. I really like it. I really like it.
So sour.
Yeah, it's sour, but also juicy. I love it.
अन्त अर्ग्यानिकमा किरा भएको खानु अरे नि त
Amilo. Mito.
It fell into the house.
Come on! I need my car!
Ambo.
What there he has to pay for the damage. If not him, his driver has to pay.
Look, he broke through the wall.
रुम जग्गाहरू छ नि त्यस्तो छ नि उनीहरूको त उसको त सरी 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 कहिले चाहिँ नि वक फुटपाथमा हिँड्नुहोस् न प्लिज म्यान
Ambo.
इट मिन फुटपाथ छ look at him go like
So we arrived
walk on the
to Kalimpong and almost hit a man at the entrance to town.
उकालो गाडीलाई they don't give you हो
So we are just arriving into the city of Kalimpong. And I think I'll end this vlog for today.
now we are heading to our this is the
We are heading to our Marriott hotel. So, like,
Breathe,
subscribe,
breathe
comment,
yourself.
share,
Okay.
and do all the other things. See you in the next one. Hannah, imagine it's a Marriott.
Well, you said we're going to a real Marriott.
Darling, there are no Marriotts in Kalimpong.
Hannah, we won't be go to a Marriott for a few years now, you know? Unless I get a job in lifestyle media again.
This is Kalimpong marriage. Don't worry.
Our kids are spoiled and only like 5-star hotels. Look at the lovely hotel room that we got. It's nice, yeah?
There's not even a slide.
Where's the view? Where's the view?